Coach, can you talk about how T.Y. being limited today contributed to the loss?
Well, you can't rely solely on one guy. Is he a very important member of our football team, our program? Without a doubt. I think, guys like Wayne Tynes certainly, stepped up and did some things for us. And heck, we lost Wesley early in the game as well, but, never will we sit up here and say, hey, that's the reason why we lost. It's, you have to overcome that. That's unfortunately a part of football. That week 3, week 4, heck, sometimes week 1 it does show up. It showed up today for us, and, it was something that we fought hard to overcome. Certainly had our opportunities to win the game, but there were some costly mistakes that led to some big plays and some other ones that we should convert on, and we didn't. That would have afforded us some big plays. So in this crazy world of football, you have to learn how to win the close games and overcome tough losses. Is a tough loss. We got to get back together, regroup, and go for it and get prepared for a good Duke game next week.
What went wrong defensively tonight?
They made some big plays when we were in zone coverage. We got beat on a double move for a big pass play when we were in cover 3. We bid on it thinking we could make a play, and they made a play on that. Their tight end dump, on the 4th down play, that's strictly man coverage. We lost our eyes. Like I say, keep your eyes on your luggage. Everything was stacked up in there. Looked like it was going to be a run. I believe our corner lost the ball and then got beat by the tight end, who obviously came wide open on that play. The other passes, again, were deep shots as well. When I say deep, anything over 20 yards, where in zone coverage we didn't get it done. That's the bottom line. And when you bring zone pressure as well, you have to hit home. There's a combination there. And again, with that being said, you have to give credit to the opponent. I thought they did a great job of making plays when they had to. I think we could execute and have executed much better in very similar situations, and we didn't. And that being the case, again, it wasn't enough.
From what you can see right now, how significant is Carroll's injury?
Well, significant enough where we feel he could not go in there and operate and to help us win the football game. He's obviously a real good player and a great team leader. He was limited in one thing. As much as you want him in there and as much as you think it'll give you the best chance, you certainly can't put one of your players at risk for further injury. And we felt that that's what we were looking at if we put Wesley out there. The x-rays were negative, so we are hopeful that it's not too bad. And at the same time, I think Jake went out there and performed admirably.
How much work does Jake get through the week?
He gets a good chunk. Yeah, he gets a good chunk. When you're looking at twos, you're looking at probably 65, 35, depending how sore an arm is. Sometimes you might hold a player back on certain plays while they still get the look, But Jake is, he's very involved, we don't get as many reps with the threes as probably, but he does get a significant amount of reps. And it showed, in a lot of plays today. But at the same time, it is his first full college football game. So, there's some good things, some positive things there, some things he's got to work on.
Coach, for the first 3 games of the season, your defense are pretty strong against the run. Can you talk about the lapses today in the running game?
Yeah, well, that we certainly had to look at that on tape. We weren't stout at certain times. Other times we were. We made a lot of tackles for losses. In the first couple games, we were able to penetrate the line of scrimmage better on stunts and on movement. And today, we got blocked, and we didn't get off blocks as we had before. And some of our pressures didn't hit home, like they have before. And when you don't do that, and they're running power at you, if you don't hit your gaps successfully, if you just get there, certainly you're going to be in a tough spot. When they're running gap schemes like they did, they ran some inside and outside zone as well. And we had our moments, but certainly not enough. Very uncharacteristic of us in terms of the big play being let up today.